Hello. Good evening, everybody. How we doing? Just getting to sit down here. Let's see here. Get on this live video going. All right, so looks like we have some orders above here, 2610 to 15 area. Let's see here. Yo, Lil Tony. Hey, what's up? Thanks. Yeah, everything's good. How about you? How are you doing? There's a huge echo. Is that you still hear that? I don't hear it on the stream. Hey Jerry, what's up? You guys, are you guys getting that echo also? Yeah, it might be something on your end, Sharpie. Maybe you have two open at once. Because yeah, even my live stream on YouTube, I don't hear it. So, but thanks for giving me a heads up. Regardless. All right, guys, I got to set up my value levels here real quick. I haven't had a chance to update the charts yet, so we're just going to turn on our session volume profile here. We got our levels there. Move our value area high in place. Our point of control and value area low. So I do have the midnight open, an indicator that Johan was working on, and it's have previous day low and previous day high already set there, which is pretty sweet. So I don't have to worry about those anymore. Yeah, I was like wondering. I was like, because I couldn't hear it on my end, so. Okay, well, I'm gonna remove this guy. We gotta add. We already added our latest anchor. Take off this high a day that I had left on there. Go. So this is. Might have to just hang another anchor over there, I guess. So I do like to know where that goes, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this to extend. There we go. All right, so that 10Q is all set up. Looks like we haven't really gone very far today. We did have a sell-off here. What did we hit? 26.41, 44, pulled back to 25.90. So, you know, seems like 26 is going to be a pretty key level at the moment. And then if we're going to pull back, we do have a 30-minute. What do we have? A 1 hour below. It wicked day open 25,990 and 2605 previous day high. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of looking like it wants to go lower, right? But price action is playing jump rope with your long entry. Oh, don't you love that part? It's like, hurry up and just pick a direction already, right? Well, hey, you can always, if you're getting that, you can always jump out and reposition. Not financial advice. All right, so we have some levels here to watch now. Let's see. Hey, the hot flies. Good evening, sir. Above 05, I'm looking for a long. Yeah, it's messing with your cardiovascular system. Testing your patience. Yeah, there's I mean, there could be options here. There could be some options here. I'd definitely be watching this value area high for rejection. If so, I mean, there's a good chance we could head back to this 1 hour for value gap. The point of control is down here also. You never know. Does that mean large size? Are you asking Jerry? Trading Game, what's up? Yo, and yo, Jim Blab's in the house. Hey, welcome, guys. How we doing? Dave, look at that Zach stuff today. Do you think it's kind of... Oh, you took a look at Zach stuff today. You think about his kind of market structure? Yeah, I mean, I do try to watch for that, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely to watch. Good to watch. That's sweet that you got through that. So you took the 1 month free with the ASFX, and yeah, break a structure, market structure shift. Hey, Lilish, how you doing, bro? I'm doing good, thanks. Trading Game. Had a pretty busy day. Just got home, cooked dinner, fed the dogs, and finally got a chance to sit down. So just trying to get caught up on the charts here. I have a French Bulldog and a Great Pyrenees. Oh, you saw the video on his channel. Yeah, that's a great video. Is that the one that talks about the midnight open price and everything? The hot flash? Or is it a new one? Yeah, he's really made a good, like, he's a really good like storyteller, you know. So he can like portray his stuff pretty good. Frenchies are the best dogs, minus all the health issues, right? I don't know if yours is. Hopefully yours is better than mine, anyways. Oh, market structure shift. All right, yeah. I'll have to check it out. I haven't looked at his channel in a minute, so it might be something new that I haven't seen. But he's done a few of those videos, sort of about market structure shifts and break of structures and protected highs and lows and double bottoms, double tops, all that kind of stuff, right? So have to take him like a baby. Yeah, you do. They're like, it's like having a little kid. So let's keep an eye here on value area high. Sort of tapped right into it there, and it's in a 1 hour fair value gap. How's our volume? We do have some increasing volume here, but not a huge amount. PLC's down here. So we made a new high, but then we made a new low here. So if we're talking about market structure shift, I mean, because we made a high, this was our low, this was our high, this was our low, that was our high, and then we broke that, so that would be our protected low, right? Didn't really break this area though. We kind of have equal lows along this on the 15, which is right at the right at 26,000. Can't believe we're at 26,000 now, guys. Hey, holy crap! Oh, 09. Seems like sellers are kind of here at the moment. We'll have to be patient here to see what happens, though. Hey, Chris, you're listening from work. What do you do at work? Maybe we should change the song up a bit. Hey, it's a little weird. Oh, you're cleaning in a hospital. Nice. That sounds like a good job. I'd say it's quite an important job too. So when's our hourly candle? We got 24 till 9 p.m. my time, which is, I guess, midnight. In at 003 on the in the pullback. So you're taking a long here, Sharpie. There you go, 7 points. They treat us good, but there can be some late nights when it gets busy. Yeah, I bet, eh? Not convincing, but yes. Closed your gold, made 7,200 on the personal from $200. Wow. All screen recorded, eh? Nice. You gotta stay off the charts for a day or two. Yeah. Yeah. Smart play. Smart play. Get back over VWAP. I might join you with the long. That's what I was thinking too. If we reject off VWAP and hold this 1 hour fair value gap, I think we're gonna end up coming back down to 970-ish, maybe 975. Asia session point of control is below us, but yeah, I agree. If we can take that view up with some momentum. That's wicked trade though, Zach. Congratulations, bro. Was that like one of your best trades, if not your best trade ever? Yeah, New York has been pretty rough, dude. We've been trading like really small size, 1 to 3 micros. It's just with the volatility, and if you get caught in a tweet candle, damn. If it works, you're looking for 26.38. Yeah, that's a good reasonable target for sure, right at those highs. There's a bunch of stacked highs all up there on the 5. 15-minute, 37, 30, yeah, 37 is kind of up there. 37, 38. Okay, well, we're at that view up. I mean, this long is working for you so far. Increasing volume here again. We just had a couple buy balls come up on the book map there too. I look like my data is a little weird right now. I think I got to close the book map here. I don't know what's going on, but looks like book map is disconnected or something. We're gonna have to reload it here. You've had 2 5-figure trades in 2024. Nice, man. Oh, you left 10% on? Nice. Crazy, bro. Maybe it's just there's no volume, so book map's moving really slow. It seemed like it was kind of lagged out there or something. You'll withdraw 2,000 and buy 5 Lucids? Hey, thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, roll some of that capital back into trading. Yeah, you just gotta, just like me, we just gotta control those, like when you start feeling the tilt, When you start feeling the tilt, you gotta walk away. got to be our #1 goal, everybody. It's hard to just accept the losses sometimes, you know. But if you can just manage to just do that, it makes it way better. All right, so the orders on the book have a little bit above here. Where's our main target though? 26.45. Really no volume tonight. 15 and 20 above, and then 45. Yeah, it's good advice. People underestimate how much a big win can also tilt you with too much confidence and oversizing. Yeah, and also win streaks. I've come out of like win streaks and just can't accept losing, right? After you've had like a month of greens. Oh, this is a cute Frenchie. Are you pro copy trade? I mean, I'm definitely for copy trade if you feel like you're consistently profitable, because that's like the next way to scale up, right? So yes, I do think copy trading should be in, you know, kind of in the plan of someone's future of futures trading, right? But I mean, you know, if you're not getting payouts all the time, it's probably not the best to copy trade, right? At least if you're not getting your payouts yet, right? So just ain't right. I struggled this month so far, and last month I was super green. It humbled me a little. Yeah, that's good. I mean, just try to learn from it, right? As you're going through, just keep assessing your, you know, your emotional state, your mental capital, how these types of situations affect you, and then hopefully in the future you can you know, adjust your, you know, your thought process and everything regarding that, right? So you can manage it better. Hey Angia, what's up? Good morning. Are we too bullish? Overextended? You know, I'm kind of looking for a short right now, but I'm being patient here to see what happens with this fair value gap. Now, if we end up getting back above the New York view up, or the overnight view up, I mean, we could definitely have a short-term move higher. Now, I'm not necessarily super bullish or super bearish at the moment, but got a new subscriber today? $8.54? You know, I think we're down to I think we had 8.56 like at the very end. But it's all good. Sometimes people just throw you the like just because they're being nice at the time, right? All-time highs are inevitable for NQ. Would be the ultimate liquidity sweep before a crash. Yeah. Yeah, the market's a beast, right? Just when you think it might be done, there could be much more on the upside. Oh, I think we had 56 before, but yeah, no worries. You know, thanks for I like your support regardless. Anyways, Anja, I appreciate it. Space futures. Rocket red countdown. 3, 2, 1. What do we have for? Do we have a target below 950? Yeah, 950 is below this fair value gap. 63 contracts down there. Seems like we do have a bunch of orders just above us here. I don't know if those are going to be a roadblock, sell orders kind of thing. 94 contracts at 20, and looks like a lot of it are algorithms. Yeah, Angie has just waken up in the afternoon, probably. Went back to trading New York session today for the first time in a while. Felt like speed chess, but was fun. Probably a good way to strengthen learning, going back and forth every other week. Yeah, I mean, if you were back today, it was one of the better days to be trading. At least we were expanding, right? The last little bit has been pretty tough with the amount of like chop that we've been going through. So that was definitely a good day to be trading, anyways. Okay, so we are above the VWAP here. So got those orders at 20. You usually prefer 10-point stop? Look at that. We ripped right through those orders with some buying volume there. 58 contracts got bought at 2020 here. So it looks like we're going to be bullish at the moment then, right? Taking the VWAP. We have the 1 hour candle coming up in 12 minutes. I guess we've been inverting a couple fair value gaps here on the 3 minute. Well, I should have looked a little closer at this lower time frame stuff here, because we also have this inverted 5 minute fair value gap. And then look at that, we broke out from it. So, or we retested it after we broke out. We retested it and bounced. No, I haven't taken any trades. I actually got here pretty late. I think the stream started at like around 8 or 11:20 tonight. So I was like an hour late from my usual start time, an hour and a bit. Good evening from California. Oh, you live in the good place. Well, for weather. I don't know how you like the whole political situation. I just heard some stories about that place being under some weird political situations. Beautiful place, though. Yeah, it's the Canada of the US. Thai? Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of what I heard. Born and raised, so you don't feel it? Yeah. Well, if you're doing well for yourself, that's good, because you kind of have to, or else it's could be a little bit of a struggle, right? Pretty expensive to live there, isn't it? Or are these just all stereotypes that came out of nowhere? Just ain't right. You were invited to a friend's place in California over the weekend, and there was people that worked at NVIDIA, Oracle, and Adobe. They told me to buy tech stocks now because the war is over. They know something I don't. Oh, interesting. Well, look how bullish we've been for 2 days now. You know, after they made so much money on the oil, like, they got to put it somewhere. So I don't see why they aren't going to probably pump the NASDAQ. Did we invert? We inverted this fair value gap too now, guys. Third aircraft carrier arrives. They're saying the war is over. Like, the third aircraft carrier arrived like near Iran. Oh, in the Gulf, yeah. Well, Sharpie's long is looking real good right now. Good job, bro. Here I was like thinking short we are gonna go back down to that 1 hour fair value gap, and nope. Yeah, there's it's because as soon as the oil goes down, they have to rotate their money somewhere, right? So they put it back into the indices, right? Especially because the indices were kind of going down. Just rotating the money, right? War over blockade begins, right? Yeah. We don't really know when all this craziness is going to be over. So just make sure we always got our stop losses in place, right? Yeah, exactly. And then war happens over the weekend, and then Monday it's ceasefire again. And then Friday, oh, there's a new war, and then Monday, oh, ceasefire. Fuel prices increase in the US and Canada? Yes, a lot, Lilish, quite a bit. Late night trading, I love it. Hey, FM Live now, what's up? I drive an EV car, but I see gas prices high. Yeah, they are high. In India, LPG price increased, but not fuel due to the election. Once election over, government will increase fuel prices. Damn. Well, looks like I got getting left in the dust on this whole move here. Feel like the majority of the move could be over, right? They might just be making the lower high. We did make a new low, right? So we had our newest high here, and then we made our next low. We made a new high, and then we broke that low. We did hold this low, so I'm a little, maybe this is the low that we would have to actually break to get bearish. So, that's too bad. Cost $240 to fill up your truck, and you're in Texas? Wow. What type of truck is it? And if it's diesel, I bet it's more expensive, hey? NQ now close to lifetime high. Maybe here NQ will be volatile. Yeah. I guess you could look at SPY or no. Qs? SPY's S&P. What's the is it the Qs? Yeah, Invesco Qs. Yeah, diesel. Yeah, I heard diesel is pretty wild. So what the? Yeah, my truck is I want to say it's like 140 Canadian, maybe 160 if it depending on how low it was to fill up. It's definitely not cheap. We pay like 20 or 30 cents more per dollar than in the US for the same amount of gas. Could be, hey? We'll have to see here. Might just be a pullback before we continue higher, though. Hard to say. Canadian gas prices make you forget where the fourth largest reserve in the world, right? Like, if our government would just set up some more refineries and set up some pipelines, like maybe we would have cheap fuel. But instead, they want to keep the gas in the ground and push the net zero agenda that's already failed in a bunch of European countries. There we go. We got a new 9 p.m. candle here. So that was a new hourly candle, hey? So 1 hour, we did close above this guy, which was a bearish fair value gap. So this guy is, that flips this bullish, this 1 hour fair value gap now. New hour came, so you exited. Hey, beautiful trade though, Sharpie. That was nice. Nice job. Japan has the biggest oil reserve. It can last like 200 days for them. Nice. That's smart. But they just have it in storage reserve, right? Like ours, I think Zach's talking about how much oil is in the ground here. As in, our government won't take it out of the ground. That's, in that sense, it's a reserve. We don't actually have like a sitting reserve of fuel ready to be used. It's all in the ground still. Yeah, storage reserves. Yeah, they're smart. Don't say it out loud. Trump can go for it. Oh, trading game. Sorry to hear that. Yesterday, were you trying to short that yesterday? Because if you were trying to short yesterday, I could definitely see how it happens. There's no oil there? I heard they'll be diluting our gas soon, at least in the US. Really? Maybe, eh? Japan learned from Pearl Harbor. Cutting them off oil is what started it. Yeah, true. You were expecting a pullback? Yeah, that's the hard part of trading game. That's why they always say trend is your friend, right? But I know I get it. When you see price going up so much and you see some targets that could be like a nice target below, and it's so tempting to take that sort of low risk trade, but those low risk trades can keep going against you multiple times, right? Low risk, high reward, especially if you don't manage it super tight. Not easy. Above EMA, above level, above signal. So you bought it? Nice, yeah. Very nice. Stop loss again and again? Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to be hoping for a pullback to value area high to potentially get along. That's kind of the game plan, I think, for me now that we've inverted this 1 hour bearish fair value gap from before. Was it a 1 hour? What am I doing here, guys? This is on. Oh, so that might have been actually a 5-minute fair value gap. This indicator kind of throws off my screen when I double click on the sidebar. Hey, Drew69, evening. You're long 2 minis from 2614. Wow, nice. Very nice. 2 minis, eh? Banking. One direction and chop, both are so hard to trade, which makes up basically the entire market, right? Looking for 26050 to get tested for a possible short. Dre Demand, what's up? Welcome. I think Sharpie was in a long earlier, got in sort of down at the close to the 26,000 area and just got out in this area, 26,023 area, I think. And Drew 69 Malibu's in a long with 2 minis from 26,014. Right at the VWAP, I guess. You didn't open your chart yet, but it seems both of them are banking. Yeah. Nice entry there, Drew. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Mom. Hmm? Well, was that our... That could have been our entry, possibly. 9 p.m. candle. Where's that one here? 2100. Test of the 50s, bounce for a pullback and continuation. Let's see if it plays out. It has to be a strong push through for me to go long, though. Ultimately, would like to see 26,100 get touched before you go long. Before huge sell-off. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. You're trying to short close to 22. You posted another chart. Let me see. Ah, uh-huh. If it comes down to the 20s, you're going to go long and hold? Kind of almost had a chance there in that previous candle, hey? It came down to 16. This one basically hit 20 at the open. Missed entry. Damn. Nice try. Might get another chance here. I'm just worried that this could be a lower high, sort of, right? You're about to go in 15 minutes. Got to head out. I'll be back before Mr. Mustang starts pre-market stream. Okay, Angia. Have a good one. Long again from 18. 4 minis. Damn, bro. Damn. Nice entry, though. In at 20, stops at 27. If there's any gold traders, go long now. TP 4970, not financial advice. I've been just trying to stay away from gold. I don't know. Gold's been scaring me. Oh, you're trying to pass an eval right now? Nice, Drew. Good luck with that. Just gonna go, just do it. Like, boom. Well, it looks like you're getting a bounce here. Nice. That's probably like $1,000 already with with 4 minis. We do have the overnight view op, the fair value gap and an inverted fair value gap all lined up right here. Lots of orders above 245, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, it's I've had some good winning days, on gold, and I've never traded oil, but on gold, and then some days it just, those pullbacks are just so nasty, man. I agree on. How do you think the undoing of the PDT rule in the US will affect futures? Well, it shouldn't really do anything to futures, right? I mean, that's been a good reason for people to get into futures and rather than trading stocks. But I don't know that it's gonna. I think there's still a superior contract to trade, right? Who wants to have to pick between 10 stocks every morning to find out which one is going to be the one that goes up that day, and got to have scanners running and everything, rather than you can just kind of see multiple couple indices at once, right? So more volume in stocks, you mean? It might take some people away from futures, possibly, but I don't know if it would really make a huge difference. Hard to say. Morning, Angia. She is strong. Are you talking about NQ? 24.75 here. I'm curious. I don't think you can file bankruptcy on margin call either. It's going to be interesting. Oh yeah, huh? Yeah, NQ. Yeah, she's so strong. She is strong right now. $26,030. You will buy stop above 27 if it stops you out. Interesting. Yeah. I'd just be aware of this one fair value gap above. If it's kind of like the last line in the sand, or the only other obstacle sort of that could be in the way anyways to getting to these highs. Because there's a 15-minute above here. Hey, we got 53 people watching right now. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How many likes did we get? 21 likes on the stream. Thank you. At least 50% or almost 50% of you guys hitting that like button. Thank you. And we looks like we got one more subscriber tonight. Welcome to the community. No, Snaz. Hey, good evening. I'm not in a trade just yet. Still a little bit undecided. Kind of was thinking for a short. I was looking for a rejection off the VWAP here. We ended up pushing through it. So now I'm just kind of being patient to see what's going to happen here. I'm trying to understand fair value gap. Never use them. Yeah, they're just like price imbalances, right? So sometimes price it'll be going to them and it'll find resistance and potentially get reversal, right? That one doesn't have a whole lot of confluences, but if we're going to make a lower high, it does seem like a reasonable place for it to happen. But considering we have so many orders above, maybe that one isn't a very valid fair value gap. You could sometimes you can consider them as a target because they're going to be a draw on liquidity, but it might also bounce out of there and give you a nice clean like a short in this situation, right? Trading with confidence. Hey, thanks. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. I just got a notification on my phone. Welcome, welcome. I am not. I blew 4 accounts with only $100 away from taking a payout. I was like traumatized very badly. It took me 4 months to get over it. Oh, damn, Anja. Sorry to hear that. When did that happen? Six months ago? Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, hey? Painful on those kinds, and how it can just spiral, and then you're like, what did I do? Like, what is wrong? I know I'm not laughing at you. It's just like we all go through that kind of like similar emotion. And again, that's the battle, right? Is when we can kind of understand those situations better, right? And after it, I had 6 months in a row where I didn't get any payouts. I'm not good at all, buddy. I'm happy to have you in our community. Yes. Yeah, Sharpie, I appreciate you too. Always pretty active and trying to help people. Yeah, all traders will eventually go through the pain, some more than others for sure. That's a valid point. Okay, I'm about to hit the road. I will keep listening to you guys. He's not able to reply. All right, Anja, drive safe. I went through so much pain in the past, but this week it paid off. Nice job, Zach. Yeah, that's a beautiful trade that you got into and held it nice. Very nice. Warrior spirit never quits, but in trading, you must know when to exit the position and in loss and run. Leave ego aside. Yes, very valid, very valid. And yes, you too. Don't stay up too late. You got to keep the mental capital strong, right? And just looking out for everybody out there. So we're just playing around up here now. Are we gonna end up heading back below though tonight? Like, it's possible this could be the lower high. I mean, we do have orders above though. So some just came on not too long ago down here at 25,990, and some at 26,000 below. You see more value in oil swing trading long? I might close my gold trades. Yeah, move some of that capital over into oil trade. Axe Floros, bullish or bearish? Um, at the moment we're above VWAP, so I'm thinking there's a bit of a higher chance we're going to go to the highs, but I'm kind of being patient here to see if we get a pullback. This could potentially be a lower high here since we made a lower low. So we'll have to. I'm just being patient here to sort of get some sort of indication on whether they're going to go for the highs or if we're going to, head back down to 26,000. So bit of a mixed bag for me, in my opinion, right now. You're talking about gold? I think Zach was saying, one of the traders in the chat was saying he's pretty bullish on gold. But let me just take a quick look at the gold here. Gold. Set up my levels. So we are above the value area high. We're above, the value areas, and including, we're back in previous day high though. So, I mean, I think short term we're gold's looking a little bearish short term. Now, whether or not, I feel like there's a good chance we're going to pull back to at least 48.30 area potentially. I would wait for some sort of confirmation on that. But overall bullish, but short term bearish, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking about gold right now. Looks like it wants to pull back a little bit deeper, and then potentially rip and take previous day high. But again, we'd have to wait for a reaction at value area high to see if we're gonna go turn bullish or not. Yeah, guys. I kind of think we might end up heading to that 1 hour fair value gap, maybe in London, which is way down here at the just below the 26,000 or 25,975 area potentially. But we're gonna have to see here. Looking like they might be going higher with this potentially. But first things first, we got to get above sort of 27, 28 area. And then we got this fair value gap above. A little bit of potential resistance in there. I'm expecting gold dipping to 48.21 before it moves. Yeah, I mean, that's really close to the value area high. That's what I was looking at, around 48.30. So anywhere in that area, I could definitely see us bouncing from there. Is that a level on your Camarilla pivots? Nice. It's interesting how the value area high is basically almost lining up with your Camarilla pivot. Well, so far we're flagging out. This could be a bull flag, right? Sitting right on the midnight open price here. Did we do that like on Sunday night too? I felt like we were just bouncing around midnight open price back on Sunday there. Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, a little bit. Definitely 25,940, 994 is a key area, right? We found a lot of support throughout this area. 995 area. 6 a.m. shift tomorrow. Got to run. All right, Zach. Have a good night, and congrats again on that nice, beautiful gold trade. Held that for what, 3 days, something? Killer. You posted the gold chart. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Ah, yeah. Buy reversal. 48.21.9. Hey, Udatsu Adventures. Oh, I caught another live. Any good trades tonight? I haven't taken a trade tonight yet. I got here a little bit late. I've been here for a little over an hour now. 8:20, I think, my time. So 11:20 Eastern Standard Time I got on. So I got on late. I was actually looking for a rejection off of the New York VWAP. I didn't take the trade there, ended up bouncing up here. So I'm still a little bit bearish. If this is gonna, we gotta wait to see if this is gonna pop out. It could be a potential lower high, because we did make a lower low here. So I'm kind of just trying to be patient here. It's a little bit like watching paint dry, but no trades yet. Oil's trying to perk up. Yeah, I should probably have oil up here. Well, patiently waiting for something to happen here. Getting a little bit of a pump here. But we're getting some resistance sort of at the 25 level here. 26,025. Uh, 36. Little over halfway through the hour. Oil's catching a bid again. Let's drop this overextension. Boring is good. MNQ has an overall bear trend this week so far, so maybe it'll keep going up tonight. Tomorrow is supposed to be down though, better than last week. Yeah, I mean, we've had at least 2 sort of trending days in a row, which has been pretty nice. Not super easy trading, but New York was a little bit better today anyways. Oh yeah, no worries. I don't know, it's just my luck here. I was looking for the short here. Really should have been looking for a long, obviously, since we took the VWAP. But then, look at this price action here. Like, I don't know if you guys like to trade this stuff, but I don't. This basically from 25 down to 19, 6 points, 6 point, like bouncing around. Not very fun. You slept through the New York session today? Hey, Chris. Well, hey, I mean, sleep is most important, right? Don't copy me, bro. I'm getting not enough sleep way too many times lately. It's just trying to do these evening streams and then get to bed so that I can get up for the market open is pretty tough. And then throw in some hockey games that are late night, and yeah. All right, what do we got here? Starting to break down. But is it going to bounce here? I guess I'll be waiting for the VWAP. If we can take the VWAP, we can look for potential shorts. This might actually be I don't really want to say it. Could be a long spot, but not going to just jump in here though. We're going to be patient. Wait for either some big volume on the CVD here to pop us up, or if they keep slapping us lower here. So like kind of almost have like an equal low here, but then the CVD is currently still higher than it was here. A little bit, I guess we're a little bit higher too, so it's not that much of a discrepancy. Sharpie, it's about to drop. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. It might be the lower high here. I'm just waiting for some sort of confirmation. You average 4 hours before New York session and 2 more before work. Wow, that's a pretty broken sleep. Hopefully you get enough sleep to be healthy. Head and shoulders, maybe. Yeah, I mean, could be, right? Could be. Just what I've seen here, we made this high, right? And then we pulled back, and then we made a new high, and then we made a higher low here from this one. Then we made a new high, but then we've kind of broke this last high, or this last lower high. Sorry, higher low. The last higher low. We broke it, right? So I'm just thinking that this could be a lower high before we end up heading to break down the 6,000 level. Current volume point of control right here. We've been tapping value area high sort of on the developing point of control. And then look at that. So 26,000 on the downside is where is value area low from the developing point of control. So Hey, Rob. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if we can't break this high, then we're definitely going to be rolling over and heading back down to 26,000, right? So that's kind of like what I'm looking for right now. I didn't really see anything that specific on the book map to say, that this is the end of the high, though. We do have a bunch of orders above here, right? We got orders up at 26,040 and 45, and not that much. We do have some below. But there is 61 full contracts here at 26,000. So I'm a little, undecided on direction at the moment because we're in a sort of a key area. Either we're going to go and push towards the highs here, or we're going to, roll over and retest these 26,000 area. I'm short. That's me being biased. That's your bias? Nice. It's just hard for me to short it right here because I've seen reactions out of these fair value gaps a little too many times, right? So I kind of want to wait for us to look like we're going to push right through. If we're going to get a closure below, then I kind of want to look at getting short to target, 26,000 basically. I feel like it's a bit of flip of a coin at the moment, though. I mean, we're just in a short-term pullback, though, right? It's not really, I wouldn't say the large trend is over here, which has been bullish, obviously. But it's just like, where is going to be the next pullback to, right? I could definitely see us pulling back into this fair value gap this 1 hour, finding some support, and then potentially heading to the highs, right? So a lot of scenarios could play out here. Your EMA 50 closed below. I'll add, but she went up to 91. Is it 50 EMA? Check the chart. Ah. Nice. Market seems like it was exhausting today higher. Yeah, it's hard to tell, right? Quite often these bull moves are it might not be over, right? They might just be accumulating in this area. We do some sort of manipulation back down here and then just rip. Hard to say. And with all the news and the turmoil, like, anyone's guess is as good as the next person's, right? So just kind of like, just play your strategy, try to be, as careful as possible. Make sure you got your stops in place, because you never know when the next tweet might come out. Hey, Lemix, good evening. What a run today during New York. Yeah, total run. True, play the solid base hits. Iran news is a wild card because it's crazy country run by lunatics. Yeah, you never really know what we're going to find out, right? One news candle can flip everything around. So hard to say either bullish or bearish. Yeah, exactly. The 200 and VWAP is below price as well, confusing in order the numbers to work. It take a trade below those lines. I don't put my confusion in it. Gotcha. We might come back and just sort of retest the overnight VWAP sort of at the 1410 areas. Oh, look at this, guys. There's that big news candle. Did we just, what happened there, guys? What happened? Is that a manipulation here before we pop? I'm just refreshing my financial juice. Holding that view up currently. Yeah, exactly what we were talking about, right, Angia? See if we got some news on Russian drone attacked port infrastructure in Ukraine's Odessa region. That was at 46 after. I guess that could have been the news. Russian drones attacked port infrastructure in Ukraine's Odessa region, damaging warehouse governor. Iran used Chinese spy satellite to target United States bases. That was at 9 or midnight. Took one off at VWAP, now holding for 994. I'm so conflicted here. We got the VWAP and we got a fair value gap. I kind of want to buy this, but you know, obviously we're also rolling over here, so hard to say. I mean, Sharpie's in a nice short already. Looking to get out at 994, hey? Yeah. You're going to need to see us take the view up here for me to get short, though. Hey, thanks, Angia. You have a good day. Thanks for saying hi. So far, overnight hasn't traded below sentiment, same as last night. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You don't expect it to hit it, but that is the plan now. And my stop's at 23. Nice. Oil is pumping again. Let me see. Where's this oil? I see that, yeah. Heading up to 92 area. Looks like they took some of the orders off here at 26 or 25, sorry. Seems like there's a little bit of buyers here at this VWAP area. All right, well, we took the VWAP there. Well, 26,000 incoming or what, guys? AG trader, after I size down, I'm not blowing my accounts anymore, but payouts are not maximum. Yeah, I mean, slow and steady, right? It's better to slowly grind there rather than have to put out more money to get another account, right? Become boring, but payouts are steady. Nice. Very good. Well, let's see. Are we going to get back above that VWAP, or is this not fast and frenzied? No, it doesn't look like it. Rejecting off the VWAP there. Sitting on previous day high right now and value area high. This is going to be a key area if we're going to hold support or not. Oh, 0875. Kind of holding this level pretty good, guys. What do you think? Possible for a long here, maybe? Feel like if we're gonna hold this previous day high, I mean, it's with we had a pretty strong take on high volume of the VWAP, so I mean I feel like the buyers might still be here. If we can get it back above this VWAP, it'll be good. New 15-minute candle here. There we go. I'm in the long here, guys. I'm trailing up here nicely. Oh, beautiful push here. Beautiful push. Locking in 200 there. I'm out. Bam. Missed a lot of that, though, hey? Before I could even really trail it up there. Uh, 97, 173 on that trade. That was beautiful. Woo! You got a cool 1K there? Nice. That was the hourly candle. Yeah. What black magic is this? I couldn't even, like, look where I only sold it here up in that, around that fair value gap. As you can see, right? 26,034. I was in long here at the previous day high, value area high. This was kind of like a B trade in my opinion. So I didn't really want to give it a shout out. I wasn't that confident in it, but hey, it worked out pretty good. 173 bucks. You got out of the short in profit? Nice. Yeah, 40-point pump. Look at that thing, eh? 46 and a half points in that one candle. High volume here. And gold didn't even really do much, eh? So, like, what happened? Let's refresh his financial juice, see if we can't see. Nothing's coming up on financial juice here. Okay, well, I'm gonna switch accounts here now. I don't need to be trading that one anymore. Look at that. Took all those orders up at 45 and 50. Like, that was nasty. That was a nasty pump, man. Nothing on True Social? Thanks, Jerry. Jerry's our True Social informant. I think it was like a week or two ago. You're like, I'm just gonna get True Social and just follow Trump, and that's it. Just well, that really screwed up the whole book map now, hey? Is it just me, or is anyone else NASDAQ closed? No, it's open. That's what I'm watching right here, this chart. Are you looking at an old contract maybe, Martin? Because sometimes the old contracts just have no volume on them, right? So looks like it's going to go to the wick high. I mean, I don't know, dude. quite often those wicks do fill. This was a 1 second chart here. So a lot of that pump, you know, it ended up being a bullish pump, but how much of that was selling pressure, right? And then lots of buying volume here on this other candle, but it could be selling pressure, right? And then we did pull back. Whew, hard to say. And there's a lot of contracts up there ripped through. 2, 3, 4, 5, about 500 contracts that popped through above. That was a big order. That could be a manipulation before the distribution. Maybe we're going to head towards 25,000 or 26,000, sorry. Yeah, I mean, looks like it. Cleared the books, right? Yeah. Could be a rejection wing. It kind of looked like a lot of selling pressure, although we did have a buy volume ball there. 369 contracts bought at 369. So that is something to think about here. Is we did have some buy volume balls on the way up. So that could have actually been a short covering, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Could have been a stop with a bunch of buys and a short position. Who are these people? Yeah, 26,000 is not far away. Is what you're expecting earlier? Was that bounce? Sharpie? Your trading view NS? NQ? NQ, you mean? Or NS is not moving? Martin, you might be on the wrong contract. So make sure the contract is MNQM 2026. Yeah, you might be just on the wrong contract. I did get in a long here, guys, at that low, right around the 2,600. I got the stop in profit. I might end up getting taken out here on if we get another pullback down, but just gonna try to lock in a few bucks there. Just a little bit more space here. If we can get back above value area high, that'd be money for a potential bounce here. I did like the fact that we had the buyer up at the top there. There we go. I'm gonna try to take one off here. Let's bounce it up here, guys. Take me out. Take out one contract here. Just want to lock in a little bit of profit. Come on, hit it. Okay, I got that one off. Sell 3, stop, break even here. So I locked in about 20 bucks on one micro, and I have one micro left here. I'm copy trading 3 accounts in these Lucid funded or Lucid evals here. So worst case scenario, we made 20 bucks. I'm gonna lock in just a little bit more here, maybe put it at 605. 2605 here. See if we can't hold this one for a bit of a move up higher here. We're gonna have to get above that VWAP though if we're gonna push back higher. You don't know, maybe yours NMQ 2026. Weird. Do you have a little like on the top where it says the contract micro E mini NASDAQ? Does it have this little green dot here, or does it say something else like a delayed or something? But yeah, if you're on MNQ, oh, MNQM is what you mean? MNQM. I see price moving on top, but the chart isn't. Huh. Weird. Maybe you gotta just refresh your account or something. Come on, boys. Let's get above this previous day high and hold here. If we could get above the VWAP, that would be so beautiful. Okay, well, I think I'm going to trail this up a little bit more here, guys. Maybe right to 26,000 and the bottom of this current candle here. If we keep with this momentum here, I'm going to be a little more aggressive on locking in some more stops here. Just going to slowly trail it up here. Let's go to the 2-minute to manage this a bit. Let's hope that we can hold this VWAP, and that's kind of the line in the sand. So our stop is a little bit below the VWAP. VWAP is currently 15, and my stop is at 12. I could even grab a little bit more. Let's stick it at 1275, 1275. See if we can't push all the way up to this up to these 30s would be nice. We do have this potential trend line as a rejection. Let's hold the overnight VWAP. Hold the overnight VWAP here. Nope. Might get stopped out here. Yep, there we go. We're out. All right. So $44 in my 3 evals. Just double check to make sure that they're all out. $45 basically. All right. Tracy Turban. I started my journey back in 2018, but I've only been trading futures for just over a year now. So basically, February of 2025 is when I started trading futures. But in general, my trading journey started around 2018 with, Canadian stocks, some options, and other, momentum trading, New York, Ross Cameron style momentum penny stock trading, which I'm sure everybody here has probably tried that before. And ever since I found futures, I've never looked back. Have you had good luck with it? Yes. Futures trading is definitely the way to go. There's lots of reasons as to why I like futures better than trading stocks. Just being able to focus on 2 or 3 charts every day, learning how the beasts sort of move and act. is definitely the way to go. And then also leveraging these prop firms to our advantage by, like, having less upfront costs for high, fairly high returns on them, right? And then just, the whole practice makes perfect thing, right? So just getting more and more time. I've been trading pretty small size just to, have longevity in the accounts. And yeah, tax is better. Yeah, you get paid sort of like your regular income. So I guess it depends on your tax bracket, but $40.60, yeah. Edwin Montanez, where are you from? Good evening. Well, at least I finally found a trade. Looks like we're still rolling over. Found resistance at that the midnight open price, and this also this trend line here. Hope over talks is causing stocks to erase war losses. Stocks are rising in the hopes over fresh U.S.-Iran talks, with number of major markets easing declines since Middle East war began. China's CSI 300 index became the third gauge to recoup losses since the crisis began in late February. Wall Street benchmarks have already recaptured those levels, with S&P 500 approaching its record high established in late January. Optimism that the U.S. and Iran will resume discussion also helping maintain oil prices below 100 per barrel. Copper progressed to recoup losses incurred since the Middle East conflict began more than 6 weeks ago. MSCI all country world index advanced 0.2% on Wednesday, extending its win streak to 9 sessions, the longest since September. Elsewhere, gold fell to around $48.25 an ounce. Treasuries kept their gains in as lower oil prices reduced inflationary pressures, while the dollar index was little changed after 7 days of losses. Okay. Well, there's an update. The amount of orders that are coming on below on the book map, looking like we're trying to roll over here a bit deeper. No, I was in a long. I took a long. Actually, took too long. So I had a long earlier on this here, and I sold it sort of in this area, and then I took long down here, and I sold it. Sold one here, and the other one basically got out both trades right in here. Gurpreet Batai, welcome. Good evening. MNQM, not MNMQ. Yeah, is what's his name? Martin. Did you actually have MNMQ instead of MNQM? Say that 5 times fast. Hey, 858 subscribers. Woo, woo. We were at 854 at the start of the stream, so we got 4 subscribers tonight. Thank you, everybody. 61 people watching and 38 likes. Oh, I think there's a couple more likes out there. Come on, show some love. After those nice W's, let's get some W's in the chats. Anyone got some of those longs? And I'm gonna just put up a little poll here to see how everyone's doing. I like to ask how everyone's doing, green, red, or flat. There we go. I just popped up a poll there in the YouTube channel. So if you guys are it's totally anonymous, so don't be afraid to put the truth on there. No one can know who's saying what, so don't feel bad if you are red. It happens. This is not very nice price action, obviously, with the craziness. I just like the fact that we are holding the value area high and that original long, so that's kind of why I took along there. And then with those buying volume balls at the top of that wick there, really made me think that, maybe the bull move isn't really over yet. They just had to get some more of that liquidity, but we'll have to see. We might end up getting a bit of a deeper pullback and then a recovery back up to there, maybe in London. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Sebastian, hey, from Vancouver. Hey, I'm in Mission. I'm about, 1 hour outside of Vancouver. What's up, Lower Mainland? Yeah, BC, what's up? What was that wick at 1 a.m.? Was it at 1 a.m.? 10, 11, 12, 1? Was that the 1 a.m.? Yeah, that was the 1 a.m. candle. Yeah, I knew that was the hourly candle. It was a coin flip, though. It could have been a bearish wick. I think a couple people were looking to short this on the breakdown, which we might still get here. That, like I was saying, this could have been seller volume, right? Uh, 56% green so far, 28 red, and 17 flat. Oh, you got some bad slippage there, hey? Yeah, those are the types of candles that create that slippage, though, because, somebody like marketed out of a trade, probably, right? Out of a short trade. And when their stop gets hit, if the contracts that are ahead of it get pulled out of the way, then the next one that gets filled could be who knows where at what price, right? So that's why sometimes you'll get that slippage, because no contracts actually, the algorithms and stuff are so fast, they'll pull the orders out of the way as price starts moving, even before, like milliseconds before price actually gets there. And then that's what creates that slippage. But yeah, sorry to hear that, bro. Or if not trying to gender you or whatever, but what made that wick actually was the volume in that and that volume at that time. Yeah, I mean, hourly candle, this types of moves happen often, right, on the hourly candle. So it's just the algorithms are so quick, like the market makers algorithms, whatever you want to call it. They pull their orders, right? Breaking down here. Wonder if we're going to end up breaking through this 93 level, guys. I feel like I want to take a long down here because we found so much support previously, but we're below the VWAP, we're below the 200 EMA. Both the 9 and 21 are pointing down. Let's see. We're bearish on the MACD, so I can't really just buy this down here. It's we're probably going to go lower here. But let's just wait for a pullback and then, try to get into a short here if we can. Well, I did get in a short here. I'm on a different account though, so you can't really see it. I might get stopped out. I got stopped out right there, actually, break even. So as you can see there, I got stopped out break even on that one. That's too bad. Was hoping we'd get a little more momentum out of that. Just kind of shorted a little bit of a pullback there. But I'm not going to be holding that for too long. Either it's going to go or it's not. I'm not going to like get into that and then just let it bounce and bounce and bounce against me. But the target could potentially be the 90, the 70, 970 area. So new 1 hour, lots of confluence, 36 minutes, new 4 hour. Yeah, it's too bad there, because I think Sharpie was in a short, but this is a pretty big manipulation candle before we end up rolling over, like dropping hard here. Let's get back onto the 5 minute here. So looking like this 1 hour fair value gap is going to be the potential draw on liquidity. We're already below the value area low. The big gap from April 26th. Did we not fill a gap somewhere? April 26th. Is it, can you see that on the daily candle or? Let's see here. April. Are you sure? Maybe March 26th is what you're talking about? Got orders down at 80 and 75. Some down at 50. What about 70? Looks like we have a little bit at like 72-ish. 70. 37 contracts at 70. You were just trading gold, but Apex don't let you trade gold now. I'm new into NASDAQ. Okay, yeah. I was in shorts. My stop loss. Yeah, that sucks about the $200 stop. Unfortunately, you can get slippage in, especially in these types of markets with those crazy wick type action there. Anyone who had their stop up there just got freaking annihilated, man. Like their stops all got taken out. Nasty. Jay, what's up? Check out the Discord. You can see what I have for dinner. Minute 22nd here on this candle. Can't get taken out if you don't use stops, unless you hit max drawdown. So yeah, as long as you keep reining the size in, right? Well, bouncing up here, we do have some orders at 90 above, but mostly looks like the orders are below 80, 75, and 70. Let's see if we're going to push back down here, or if we're going to get sort of a reversal bounce here. Would like to see us get down to 70s, 75, and 70 there. Come on. Let's go. Take it. What's your thoughts with Bookmap? I do like the orders below. I see like that as a very short-term target. Some orders coming on above here, 85 and 90. Just trying to be patient here, see if we can't push our way back all the way down to 90, 75 or 70 here. Well, how do you see the market with that into, and how would you trade to it? Well, everyone kind of has their own entry criteria, but like typically I'll be using those orders as a sort of as a target, right? I got out of the trade earlier, but if we could get a bit of a bounce, maybe up to the 90s or the 6,000s, I could look at taking a short here, right? Try to, if we show some resistance up at the 6,000 area. Then again, if we also just decide to roll over here, it could potentially try to jump into short there also, right? So really, I use Bookmap mostly just for targets on where the orders are. The price likes to go to where the liquidity is, and liquidity is usually on the book, right? So we're in a bearish, short-term bearish trend. We do have some orders below. It might bounce a little bit, but eventually we're going to probably take these orders out, right? April 7th, 2026. Oh, regular trading hours gap. Nice. Where would I put my stop loss? Probably at like 90s, if depending on what price you're going to get in. If you're getting in on this part right here, where you're looking for a little push down into the 75 and 70s, then basically, you know, I would say, you know, up at the 90s would be a good place to put a stop, just because that's going to be the area that we're going to push up into if we're going to move higher, right? From here, maybe like 91 something. But so far, it's not looking that good that we're going to move lower. I mean, the buy, like, it seems like there's some, like, maybe an iceberg order or some sort of buyer sitting down there holding us up at the moment. We'll have to see. Again, you know, just because the orders are there, this can be also like sort of, I wouldn't really call it like a spoof, but sometimes those are going to be buy orders, right? And then if price doesn't get down to them and they just keep buying it, like they just keep putting orders through, that might actually be a level that ends up holding, right? So typically I look at the chart for structure and entry criteria, and then I use Bookmap sort of for targets on the prices. But we've been pretty bearish ever since, you know, the whatever 1 a.m. candle. Is that 1 a.m.? 22? Yeah, 1 a.m. candle. But, you know, they might bounce us up here still before we end up taking out the lows, right? We do have those orders at 90. They kind of go up to 92, 92.50 something. Come on, take those 75s here. There we go. Keep going, keep going. I want to see those 70s here. Don't bounce, don't bounce. Tradevate, top one futures. Uh, 611. So I have two contracts here. Sorry, I had to switch over to the other chart here to show you the trade, where we have two contracts left here. Profits in the money. I think I'm gonna take one more off here if we push down again, just to lock in one more right around here. Come on, take it out. There we go. Buy one, stop. One contract left here. I might actually let this guy, give this a little bit more space here. Just leave it up here at the 83s. See if we can't get a little bit more of a push down into that fair value gap. Start getting a little more aggressive if we get down to the 70s. We could bounce here. Could bounce, but Asia session low hasn't been hit yet on ES. We are in this, this fair value gap back there. It looks like we might bounce and take me out here, though. Let's see. Pretty close to my stop, though. 3 points away. Yeah, it's going to stop us out probably right here. I'm going to go a little bit more break even. I'm just going to like risk it on this one contract. It might bounce up and take me out. It's only a matter of a few dollars, but if we could stay in this and it gets back down into that fair value gap, it'd be worth it. Just risking a little bit of that profit, which I've already locked in, about 30 of the $40, 35 of the $40. And are we getting stopped here? Oh, good thing I moved it up for the moment. Come on, let's make a new low. We got to get down to those 70s. Those orders at 70s are still there. Look how close I got edged on that, guys. Like one tick basically away from my stop there. Crude's having a small pullback. We might get a bump on ES. Yeah. Why it's falling? Probably just because the manipulation, right? That manipulation, that hourly manipulation candle. It's at 12 p.m. support it's trying to break. Like New York session 12 p.m.? Like lunch, noon? Or I don't know. Okay, yeah, 12 p.m. That would be like lunch towards the end of the trading session. Come on, let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's get me a few more bucks out of this guy. Let's get a few more bucks. Yeah, New York. Okay. I figured so. So I was saying earlier, guys, I was like, this 1 hour fair value gap was eyeballing it. Just need this to start pushing down. Let's break this low of the 76. How long do we have on this candle here? What did my do not disturb turn on? Let's go, MNQ. Roll us over. Let's keep rolling here. We got to take those orders down at 70. Looks like 74, 73, 70, down to 70. They're trying to go there right now, guys. Going to try to be patient, see if we can't get a push down into the 68 area, 70. I'm going to probably start dragging my stop down a little bit more aggressive if we get down to the 70s area. I'm not looking to wait forever on this trade here. Come on, let's go. Yes, take it. Take it. I want to see the middle of this fair value gap, 68. I'm just going to put my stop at 72 if we start getting into the middle of that fair value gap below. I actually accidentally dropped it there already. 72.50. Come on, there we go. Dropping it there now. See if we can't get this to keep going. Go, 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 go. Flush. Might bounce here. Might bounce here. Okay, locking in a bit more there. Probably going to get stopped out here. Unless this just keeps flushing. Come on, boys. Let's go. Flush it. Okay, taking a little more in. Locking in a little more than there. Stops at 69.50 now. Don't bounce here. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. No, guys. Oh, edged. We're edged. Oh, there we go. We're out. Okay, beautiful. $70. That was a nice little trade. $70. There we go. And target acquired. 1 hour fair value gap from below here. So I guess we can look at this as a accumulation, then we had a manipulation, and then we distributed lower. Thanks, Trading Game. Thank you, sir. The power of a couple micros, hey? Looks like it's probably going to continue down to 50s, guys. But you know, that was my target, so I'm happy with this area. I wouldn't say, you know, jump in this now because, like, you know, this could bounce in this level. We might end up wicking below and then bouncing. We still have what, 14 minutes till the hourly candle closes. So for this to really be bearish, maybe if we're going to target the point of control 926 area, I would want to see an inversion on this fair value gap. So we need a 1 hour candle closure below 964 area. Micro dosing, yeah, totally. I like it. That should be a t-shirt, right? MNQ, micro dosing. I'll send you royalties, don't worry. But hey guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I do have to be up for tomorrow morning's market open at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I still have to deal with. I got to take Frank for a walk, and yeah, try to get some sleep. Micro butchered, yeah. Yo, Jim Blab. Yeah, so I'm gonna head out. Oh, look at that! Just checking out the pinned comment there. The poll looks like 45% of people were green, 38 were red, and 17 were flat. So we're a little slightly green. Some good patience on some flat traders there. Looked like someone was changing their vote there for a second. I think it was Yo Jim, right? It was you, wasn't it? I don't know if you can change your vote, but there's 30 votes, 43 green, 37 red, 20 flat. So thanks, guys. I'm gonna end the poll there. Appreciate it. Hey, 860 subscribers. So we got 6 more subscribers tonight. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Got 300 off that last move. Is there any way to don't overpay for order flow? Well, you can watch people like me streaming when we have it up on the chart. That's the cheapest way. I think there might even be some channels that just only show the book map, but I was just thinking, was flat earlier but red on this drop now. Oh, that's too bad. So you took a long down there somewhere? Yeah, the Maravilla, the hard thing is you can get sort of like level 2 with, you got to pay for it though through certain prop firms, like through, I think you can probably pay for it through Trade of 8 or whatever, but Bookmap is roughly about 100 US a month if you get, the package that has the basic software package plus the data bundle. You're going to come in a little bit under $100 a month, but it's definitely worth it. Problem is most YouTube live streamers usually have a slight delay. Yeah, it is. It's probably like 7 seconds, maybe. It was about five 1,000s to get to that. So it's about a 5-second delay. But really, I mean, you don't really need the delay. Like the whole idea is that you can see where the contracts are, right? So if those orders that you're targeting line up with your strategy or like whatever your bias is, you can use those off of somebody else's Bookmap. You don't need to like see it real time. The main benefit would be is if you're watching CBD for divergences and stuff where, that 5-second delay could get you a slightly worse entry, right? And obviously if nobody's streaming with Bookmap up, then you don't get it. So I think it's worth it. But it does take some time to really get used to seeing the orders and sort of trusting it and whatnot, right? But I don't base my trades off of Bookmap, right? Like I look at the chart, the price action, I build my bias from that. And then I look at the chart, the Bookmap for like to add a confluence to the trade that I want to do, right? So if I want to short it to the 1 hour fair value gap, which is, 68, and we saw a bunch of orders at 75 and 70, that just tells me that there's a better chance that we might end up going there, right? So yeah, $100 a month is a lot, but if it helps you win, you can make $100 in one day in that month if you use Bookmap correctly, and it helps you get that win, right? So it just kind of you definitely got to weigh it. So if it's not really in your budget, then don't do it, but try to, like you can follow some other streamers and try to use their Bookmap, or but it isn't cheap for sure. Try to bounce a session low, still not stopped out. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so this is session low right there at 76, right? So I'm up 70 in my top 1 futures account. My Lucid funded account's up 173. My 3 Lucid evals are up $45. And did I take a trade profit trader? No trade in my TPT account. So pretty green. Just all the ones I listed there. So Lucid, Top 1 futures, and Take Profit Trader. Yeah, I love Top 1. They're awesome. That's where I got my first payout. Top 1 futures. They have reasonable prices. If you're looking to go straight to funded, they're awesome. But they do have a new account out, guys. So you should definitely check this out if you're interested. Am I too far here? Here we go. Check out this elite access. So the accounts are only $35 for, it doesn't matter what size you get, right? So it's $35 to buy the account. There's no monthly reoccurring fee, but the catch is that, which is kind of a good thing, is you don't have to pay the rest of the money until you pass the account, right? So if you pick the 150K, it's $35 to get it, right? Using my discount code MBT. But if you pass this account, right, the eval, then you get it to the funded stage with the $350 activation fee. So it's kind of like, it's like a cheaper route to get to a funded account. But the thing is, if you blow the account, you only lose 35. If you pass the account, you do have to pay an activation fee. So keep that in mind. Check these guys out. It might be worthwhile to try it. They're $35 and you can pass it in one day. So for example, the 50K account is $35 and then add, the one-time fee is on discount right now. So 39, it's regular 189. And then, but you got to pay the activation fee once it's done, right? I hope I'm not getting that wrong here. Now that I'm reading it, I'm like, am I reading this wrong? What is going on here? Instant funded works by you just skip the eval, you go straight to funded. They have a little bit of a tighter rules on it. Like they have a, like a 20% consistency rule. And then you basically just shoot for the profit target of 3,000. And once you get above your 3,000 mark, then you can withdraw a payout up to, depending on how much profits you get over the 3,000. But I think you need to keep at least 2,100 in the account. So I guess you could take, like an 800-900 payout. So let me see here. Elite access, 50K. Yeah, there must, it makes sense. I guess there's, the discount is you pay $39 right now for the account, but when you go to put it to a funded account, it's $189 on top of that. But hey guys, I appreciate you guys being here. I do have to wrap it up. I'm going to be up for tomorrow morning's stream bright and early. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Some new subs there, 860 subscribers. We're trying to grind our way up to 1,000. We're getting there. 861, 47 likes on the stream. Thanks so much, everybody. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning. If you guys want to come join for the New York session, let's make some money. Two old guys trying to make some money live for the New York session. All right, guys, appreciate you. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to do my little shout out to the top fans here. Jerry, Chris, YouTube, shoot, I can't see your full name right now. What am I doing? Sorry, guys, I'm a little distracted here. One sec. Oh, YouTube Paul. Yeah, of course. YouTube Paul, Sharpie, Angia, Ty, Moto, Trading Game, Yo Jim Blab, Lilish Porker, Udats, You Adventure, Dre's The Man, The Hawk Flies, Tracy Turbin. Hey, what did you just trick me with that name? The Maravilla, Drew69 Malibu, Junior Dace, Martin Perez, Zach Lazarus, AG Trader number 500, Rob Miller, Ranja, Just Ain't Right, Gurpreet, Lil Tony, Toxic FX, Lemix, Takuzi M, AX Flaros, FML Live Now, FM Live Now, K-Dog, Chris Bova, Space Futures, Snaz, Wayne Beauregard, Jay, Lamthau, Heavy D, Sebastian, Split Striker, and Edwin Montanez. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Love y'all. Appreciate the support. And catch us up tomorrow morning for market open, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely take a look at Lucid, Top 1 Futures. I have a discount code with both of them. Appreciate your support. If you're already going to buy an account and use my code, thank you so much. And we'll be live tomorrow morning, guys. So peace out, sleep well, and see you in the morning. Peace out.